It is extreme. It's so weird. I think in real life it looks worse. Like, it just seems like the entire vision is like blurry. You can't really tell as much on camera, but it's so fucking. See right there, it's like, you cannot even see past that tree. It's that foggy. Hello guys, it is around the time I usually go to 6th period on a regular day. That's when it's 7th because of the schedule and everything. Originally, the beginning of the day started with 4th. I really didn't any bunch of 7th for 30 minutes, doing absolutely nothing. And then eventually, teacher said for everyone like not doing like homework or anything to go to the band room and to the ensemble room to get the instruments that were the school instruments that were purposely left in there last night. Like, it was on purpose, not like, that's not a bad thing. I mean, like, there was people who were supposed to do that, because we couldn't bring it over. I mean, that's good. It's always done. So it was only 6 people, and we had to get all these violins and stuff. Oh gosh, I had to carry like 5 of them. I was so tired, so tiring. But halfway there, so we had to walk all the way across the entire campus. But halfway there, there's this person that someone knew. It was just like a parent or something that offered to take some of them in her car to drive across the other side. So then we carried just the rest who were not in there, and then took them out. Once they got there, we carried the rest just a small way back to the classroom. So that was tiring. And then after that, I went to 6th period and we had this like exam that was supposed to be like very difficult. The passages were very long, and the first one I kind of like didn't fully read. Like, I kind of skimmed through some parts. I mean, like, I read, but I didn't really completely fully understand it. The second passage I pretty understood it and everything, but highest score of any of her classes, she said, was 2 people got an 81 in 2 different classes. But so I got a 75, but she drops the lowest quiz grade, so it's not even gonna count. But I still feel pretty good that I got that rather than many people were getting lower scores than that stuff. But anyway, then after that I had to go to the 5th period, and then I was just at lunch. So I had to do like a dream log for AP Psychology. I was supposed to do it throughout a week, but I just like wrote down from what I remember and like using vlogs and stuff. Try to remember stuff about my sleep. These are approximate because I don't remember exactly, but I'm pretty sure about them. Some of them aren't so like accurate, like the weekends and stuff like that, but it's okay, I guess. I only wrote down one of the dreams from last week, so currently right now I don't remember these 2. I might have, like, when I woke up I probably did. I do remember remembering these 3, I really do. It's just I was too lazy to write them down or whatever, and they weren't too significant of dreams anyway. I wrote some stuff in this dream that I didn't write on my phone, but this is just the significant part of the dream. Like, I wrote like 800 words on my phone or something, you know what I mean? So, if you want to see, I might want to read that. That's pretty cool. That's a visual. So yeah. And here I don't mean like I don't care about like what happens. I feel like I just like ignore it because that's what like made me sad or something like that. I guess it's probably why. Maybe something happened that day that had to do with something like that. I don't know. Well, the day before was Pearl Harbor Day, so maybe that's why. That might make sense because that's something bad that happened 75 years ago, and now it's been 75 years and 5 days. So yeah. I also had to answer these questions about like my sleep. So yeah, that's the first question I answered. If you want to read the rest, just pause now. Okay. Hello guys, I did not vlog today, I forgot. Well, today I did my,
what would you choose to play for
I was in,
that's going to be the most.
well, I started first, I went to second, and then a long fifth period, which I did a 75-minute group test with 2 other people.
You're marching out there.
And after, I was doing like AP statistics online, but then there was these people that were playing this card game where you're not supposed to know the rules. I think it was called Map or something. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what it was. And it was very difficult, and I still didn't even understand all the rules. I only understood like 1 or 2 of them. And it was confusing. But I guess that was cool, and then I went to lunch. Then I left this thing for the cookies that I needed for a period.
It's gonna be the 2 weeks, and you're coming back to school.
For after school for this thing for me off there. That's why I'm wearing a shirt. It's like a holiday thing where we play like games or something like that. So I was supposed to move cookies, so I did. This vlog is short. What else should I do? Jacob's over there. I'm going to 6th period now. Normal time for 6th period, but I'm walking from a different location. What else do I need to talk about? I got a PB average of 5 on 4x4 last night, like a 51.xx with no sweats. Pretty cool. Yeah. Not really much interesting happened throughout the rest of the day. I mean, well, actually, I went to the Mu Alpha Theta thing I was saying earlier, but on the way back to the karate school, I got a PB average of 12 on 4x4 by like 4 seconds or something. I don't know, I might not have recorded some other ones since, like, when I got that one, 59, like November 27th, but I probably got some better ones. I just didn't record them, maybe I forgot. But I know I didn't get anything like sub 57, definitely. And this was a 55.95, but then 2 solves later it became a 55.65. So 55.65 PB average of 12. And yeah, I also went to my violin. My violin lesson later, and then I came back home and stuff. I did watch Ghostmates, the Smosh thing. That was pretty cool and funny. So yeah, and I didn't get so I didn't have to pay for the YouTube Red because it's a free trial, but I'm going to stop that before I have to pay for the next month, because I'm not able to do that like for a while, because that's $10 a month. And so yeah, that was pretty good. And yeah, it's like 9 something or whatever. And for me, only 2 more days until 18 days off from school. Then after that, 3 days of school, and then America's Open 2017. So yeah. That was just a backwards video of me saying today is December 15th, 2016. And after today, I only have 1 more day of school before I have 18 days off on break. So surely those vlogs will get a bit more interesting over break, and I'll catch up in uploading them. So yeah, I'm trying to get tons of videos for my SMH Cuber channel over this break, since I will have a lot of time, such as like tutorials. I plan to make like I have taught quite a bit of people how to solve cubes and stuff, and I feel like my method of teaching them was pretty good, because the way I would teach it is, you know, some people don't understand notation, so I would use multiple ways. I say this is the notation for how to do this, but this is, you could also remember by doing this. And like what I was just saying, like turn the top to the right, and you know it's going right because then you know the corner piece that is in the top left corner is turning to the right. You know, 'cause some people get confused on those types of things. Saying it's going to the left if they look at the front, but if you look at how the back pieces are moved, it's going to the right. When you think about that. So, and oh yeah, walk yourselves in some puzzles. What else was like? Oh, I said. Oh, reviews. I only really have one good review. I mean, it's not that good, but it's pretty good. It's okay. The Yushin Blue 4x4 is really the only review that I've done in a very long time. But hopefully get more out this break, because I will have tons of time. Kind of like how I got more videos over the summer. But I was also doing stuff during the summer, like I went to the FSU's music camp, and I was still doing FOGGY classes until August. But this year I did find out that U.S. Nationals, it is on July 7th through 9th, which I was so mad when I found out that U.S. Nationals was on the 7th and 9th. Well, actually, yesterday I heard that it might be in Texas, but I'm not sure if that's true. But I was so mad when I found out it was the 7th to the 9th. It made me so mad because the summer music camp that I went to last year ends on the 8th. And that is very upsetting because that means that I have to go to one or the other. So hopefully will let me go to nationals and not force me to go to that camp for nationals, because I've been to that camp before. It's a good argument, and I've never been to nationals before. So I'd rather go to nationals. Therefore, so hope I do end up being able to go to nationals. I'd rather get nothing for my birthday, nothing for Christmas 2017 or anything. Chemistry, I'm probably not. I'm not completely right because I rushed to just get it done before the break. But I can always revise it when I come back from the break, whatever stuff. And this is all like that because I copy and pasted like each element from the lesson, because that's what it said to do, and then I wrote stuff next to it. So I had to like enter when I had the subscript, because then it kept writing the subscript and everything. And that was all sideways, so this is what it actually looks like. Some orange PVs with average of 12, not single, but average of 5 and average of 12. This is by 2 seconds. This is by 0.8 seconds or 0.7 or 8 seconds. So yeah. In here, my Google Doc thing. So many pages because I put a bunch of scrambles if I ever need to access them. It's gonna be like hundreds of pages. In a year or two, it's gonna be like 500 pages or so. All these, I'm not gonna need the old ones, probably, but I can always just like look through them. I just like to save them because I could delete a session or something like that, you know. So I'll do something like that. And this is being slow because I'm looking at it through my camera. And then I will see. What do I look like? Is that your excited face? Is it?
Yeah.
Are you excited?
I'm saying.